What's up everyone, Elmi here, and today I'm going to take a look at a trailer for The Darkest Minds, and this is going to be a sci-fi thriller kind of a film, and apparently this focuses on a handful of children who have supernatural powers and are apparently at war with the government. I'm always interested in these kinds of scenarios where kids who are different from everyone else, kind of like X-Men, how they're kind of forming their own group and trying to coexist with humanity. And I don't know what the whole story of this film is, because I just found out about it, but I figured this new trailer would give me a little bit of clarity. So let's take a look at The Darkest Minds. Go.
If you can hear this, you're one of us. If you're one of us, you can find us.
Hurt risk. Ah, strange.
Soon there wouldn't be any kids anywhere. The government wasn't afraid of what happened to the ones that didn't make it. They were afraid of us. Because the ones that survived changed.
Telekinesis.
Ruby, you are very rare. Among the most powerful.
We're going to a place where kids can live together on the outside. The only people who would ever help us were us.
Jesus. Yeah, definitely don't stop. Crazy guy with a gun.
I'm smart enough to know you're hiding something. And you're smart enough to be hiding it.
I just didn't want you to be afraid of me.
The more that I try to control it, the more damage that I do.
I can show you how to use your strengths the way they're meant to be used. We can fight back.
We don't have to stay in darkness. We've survived all of this. I will fight for all of us.
Oh. Man, that looked pretty cool. Based on what they were just saying at the beginning, and also all those school buses in the yard, and they were talking about the kids that survived, I'm guessing that some kind of a plague wiped them out. Wiped out a whole large number of people, and that the ones that did survive this plague have developed some kind of some supernatural abilities. And speaking of which, I'm wondering if how these supernatural powers are with these kids. Do they all? Because it showed like some of these kids having some of the same powers, like telekinesis, for example. I've seen that demonstrated a few times by different kids in this trailer. So I'm wondering, do they all have the same powers altogether, or does it vary between each kid? But that's one question that I have up in the air right there. And I also like all the some of the conflicts that these characters have as far as their powers. Like how they're having a difficult time controlling them and using them in ways that they didn't intend to, and they could possibly be causing destruction that they didn't mean to cause. I'm pretty sure that the government is targeting them for one of two reasons. First of all, first reason is a possibility is just to wipe them out because they figure they're too dangerous to be kept alive to be left alive. So they figure they just kill them all and be done with it. Or secondly, they see the kids' powers as a way of, they could just use these kids as a sort of a weapon against enemy countries. The kind of weapon, just use these kids for their own purposes. But Either way, I'm pretty sure they're not going to go along quietly with either possibility. And I've always loved the whole concept of kids with supernatural powers. Just like in Stranger Things. Like with 11. She's the best thing about that show. And let's see, Stephen King. There were 2 different examples of supernatural powers with kids with supernatural powers that I liked in Stephen King. For a best example is Carrie, who has the telekinesis, the ability to move objects with her mind, and also in Firestarter, where they have the little girl that has pyrokinesis, the ability to start fires with your mind. And I like the idea of it. A plague that wipes out most kids, but the ones that survive get abilities that they have trouble controlling, and the government sees them as a threat. I do like that premise, and that really makes me want to see this movie. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this movie, because this looks like it could be pretty good. So, hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to The Darkest Minds, trailer number 1. Hit that like button if you did, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any suggestions of what I should check out next, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!